Good evening to all of you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Today little timing change because outgoing batch they having so many doubts now for them doubt session. So we have discussed something last class. Force we discussed, right? Magnetic force. 2 minutes will wait. Everybody
Yes, sir.
in 2 minutes everybody go through once all that questions which we discussed, expression, what are the important point, direction, everything. Because this only we are going to use now force between parallel wires. Important topic for your exam, board exam as well as competitive exam. Derivation they can ask. Have you tried questions from package magnetic force based?
Yes, sir.
Getting answers getting in that.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
So around 13-14 questions we have discussed. Now you have good idea about magnetic force. So heading write down everybody, force between parallel wires. Force between parallel wires. Between parallel wires. From today class you will understand that even though in electromagnetism also Newton's third law is valid. You will also understand the definition of ampere. You know that current is fundamental quantity. What is the definition of ampere, which is given in physical word in units and measurement, that given from electromagnetism. That also will explain you. And we will see that if two wires carry current in same direction, whether they attract each other or repel. Why high voltage wires are nowadays high voltage bar separation, some separation they will maintain, or even though you know that in a railway station and all that 11,000 voltage they will light and danger signal they will make. Danger signal means that not allowed, prohibited, restricted area. So that that also you will get to know here. See that force between parallel wires. So first we will discuss two parallel wire. In your syllabus, board exam, two wires are there. In Akash exam and all ATS, you will find even 3 wire, 4 wire, 5 wire also. That also we will discuss. It will be clear to you. First, everybody see. Don't write anything. Only you see screen. Suppose we having two wires. This is one wire, and this is one wire. We having two wire. Their length is very large compared to separation between them, that we consider infinite wire. We can consider that long wire, infinite wire. These are parallel. Okay, you will make proper diagram. Suppose they carry current here I1 and I2 in same direction. So first we are discussing here case 1. Don't write, okay. Case 1 is when both wire carry current in same direction. Same direction both wire carry current. Okay. I'm giving numbering that suppose this is the first wire and this is second wire. Separation between them is what are? This is the separation between them, that is D. D you take or R you take, your use. These are two long wires, long wire. Their length is very large compared to the separation between them. So we can consider infinite wire. I told you infinite does not mean length infinity. Length is very large compared to the separation, that is the meaning. Now we have to find the force experienced by one wire to other. Like it is same like if two charge particle placed are a distance away. So have you that you all have studied that F12 and F21 studied or not? Force on one due to 2
Yes, sir.
and force on 2 due to 1. So same way here we will calculate force on 1 due to 2 first wire due to second wire and force on second wire due to first wire. Achha. You all know we having the force expression Fm, we know that IL cross B. IL cross B. So we want that magnetic field. Magnetic field is not given here. So first of all, I am considering, everybody will see, I am considering that suppose one point I am taking here P. P point I am taking on the second wire here. Now I want magnetic field at P point due to the first wire and second wire, means net magnetic field at P point. I can write vector sum of due to first wire and due to second wire, because both wire carry current, they are the source of magnetic field. Tell me due to second wire what is a magnetic field at P point here? Zero.
Zero.
Everybody know that their point lies on the axis, so 0. Due to first wire, everybody tell me, due to infinite wire d distance away, what is the magnetic field at P point? Due to infinite wire, answer me, mu naught.
2 pi. Mu naught I by 2 pi r.
Mu naught I, which I1 or I2? Which I1 or I2? I1 divided by 2 pi r. Instead of r here, what we have written? Instead of r here, what we have written? D. Very nice. This is the magnetic. See, every point you involve in this, then you will have the very clear-cut idea how this expression comes. Formula no need to remember, and if you apply formula in 3 wire, you will make mistake. 2 wire you can apply that also. So mu naught I1 divided by 2 pi d. This is the magnetic field due to the first wire at point P. Now I want direction. Tell me everybody, direction of magnetic field due to the first wire at P point. Can you tell me direction? Use right hand.
Inward.
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 So you see what you are getting. P point magnetic field direction inward means not only at P point, near to, vicinity of this wire, near to all this you see, not only at P point only, you see all the point here, near to this magnetic field almost constant here. Whatever magnetic field this point, same magnetic field near to this here, so that here near to this, you see, everybody see. Now tell me, second wire placed in magnetic field region or not? Second wire placed in magnetic field region or not? Magnetic field region.
Yes, sir.
First wire. Now you see you are getting that second wire placed in magnetic field. Now see its length is very large. One section of this wire, length of one section. Try to understand this wire length we don't know. So one section I am considering. Suppose this section length is here. Because for calculating force we need that length also. So one section I'm considering as suppose length is here. Okay. First you see this direction. So this is equation number 1. Now I will write force experienced by second wire due to the first wire. Because magnetic field on this second wire we getting because of the first wire. Okay. So I will write, see, force on second wire due to the first wire. First I will write formula. We know that Fm vector is equal to I L cross B. L cross B. Now tell me, instead of Fm, what I will write? Which wire force we are calculating? Tell me. Second wire force we are calculating or first wire force we are calculating?
Second wire.
Second wire placed in magnetic field region, or which wire placed in magnetic field region? If wire placed in magnetic field region, then only you will calculate force, and then only you will get force. Understanding everybody? So we are calculating force on second wire. Now tell me, when we will get force on second wire, magnetic field of which wire present here? Which wire magnetic field present here?
First
First wire. Because second wire magnetic field 0. So F21 is the force is equal to which current? Now tell me, which wire experiencing force here? Which current, I1 or I2?
I2, sir.
I2. L vector cross net magnetic, you know, whatever magnetic field at P, same magnetic field at Q point or not, same magnetic field at this point or not, same magnetic field, yes or no? Here everywhere near to this, almost magnetic field will be same or not. Getting my point, everyone? Everybody getting here?
Yes, sir.
I2 L cross. Now, see, this is the second equation. Very easy this. 5 marks they ask in your board exam, and here in competitive exam many questions will frame from this. So here you see we got this expression we got. Now I want to know direction, force direction. Yesterday we discussed direction, right hand palm rule. Second wire placed in magnetic field region. Second wire carry current also. Second wire has length also. One section length we have L. Can you tell me what is the direction of F21? Anyone?
Towards left, sir.
See, thumb in the direction of current. Everybody see, thumb in the direction of current. Finger towards the magnetic field inward. Tell me normal to the palm, left side or right side? Normal to the palm, left side. So we are getting here the force on second wire due to first wire, this one. Many will remember this, that magnetic field if there, then force direction will be left side. Or they will attract or repel. If you know clear cut that here, that in derivation you will get to know that how they attract, how they repel. So this we calculated F21 direction we got here. Acha, those who have problem in rule, they can also go like this. You know, L vector direction, who will decide? Tell me L vector direction. L vector direction. I2 is upward or not? Can be right J cap. Can be right J cap. I2 upward,
Yes,
Nara.
sir.
Okay, magnetic field inward or not? Tell me. So minus K cap can be right. Magnetic field J cross minus K. Tell me. What is J cross K?
Minus I cap.
Minus I cap means left side here. So this way you can understand. Now I want magnitude. Magnitude. You have to one magnitude I want here. You know, what is the angle between L vector and BP vector? Can anybody tell
90
me?
degree.
You know,
90 degree.
L is upward and magnetic field is what? Inward. Angle is 90 degree. So I will write F21 magnitude is I2L BP into sine 90 here. Sine 90. What is sine 90 value? 1. I2L BP.
1.
Now I want from you all that put the value of BP. What is BP value? Tell me. What is BP value? BP. Here I am writing I2L into BP mu naught I1 divide by 2 pi d or not? Yes or no? Can I write like this? Can I write mu naught I1 I2 into L divide by 2 pi d? Yes or no? Can we write this here? This is the formula which you will use directly in questions. So this is the F12, that force magnitude we call. If you want force per unit length, F21 by L you want. What you can write? Tell me. What is the force per unit length?
Divided by
2 pi d. This is the force expression. So if they ask you force per unit length, mu naught I1 I2 by 2 pi d. If they ask you force mu naught I1 I2 L by 2 pi d, everything they will give here. Okay, now see I have here in same direction. This is a part I have calculated. A part means I have only one part calculated, force on second bar due to the first bar. Now I want force on first bar due to second bar. Force on first bar due to second bar. Everybody see, second case you will do, first case I'm fully completing here. This here A part I have done for the case 1. Okay, B part of this. Now same wire, they carry current here I1, they carry here current I2. Now instead of point P here, I will take now point P on first wire. Okay, now we are calculating force on 1 due to second wire. Like we calculate force on 2 due to 1, and we have to prove that they are equal and opposite. Okay, so here first you see, I will take some point P here. First everybody tell me what is the magnetic field direction, or I will write here that BP vector is equal to, tell me, BP vector what I will write?
Outwards.
B1 vector plus B2 vector, है ना? Due to which bar magnetic field 0, tell me? Due to which bar magnetic field 0? है ना? You know, due to 1 is 0. Only will get due to B2, है ना? B2 value how much will get, tell me? B2 value how much we will get here? Mu naught
I by 2. Mu naught
I2 by 2 pi d na yaar. Which now tell me direction. What is direction? Tell me. What is direction?
Outward.
You can see direction is what? Outward. Direction here outward means here we are getting dot. Here we are getting direction is dot. Now tell me everyone that here direction dot. So dot dot like this. If I consider that here one section has a length here. Everybody tell me first what is the magnetic force direction? Can you tell me now? F12 vector
Towards
direction.
right, sir.
You can see everyone. Current is upward direction. Current. Finger towards the me because magnetic now outward.
Right.
Tell me normal to the palm in which direction? Normal to the palm
Right.
left side or not? Sorry, normal to the palm right side or not? So here you tell me force on this in which direction? Force on this can be right like this. This is a force on 1 due to 2. Yes or no? Force on 1 due to 2 in this direction or not? Now you can see clearly F21 this side, F12 this side. Tell me they attract or repel here? They attract or repel?
Attract. Sir.
Repel. You remember gravitational force, 2 point masses, their direction F12, F21 like this. In electrostatic, if unlike charges are there, F12, F21 like this. So they attract, they want to come close. So there is that force of, if two wire carry current in same direction, then they will attract each other. The force of attraction is there. Magnitude now I want there. F12, everybody see, F12 equal to which current I will like, tell me? Which wire experiencing force here? First bar, second bar?
I1.
L cross BP. Magnitude. Magnitude I will write F12 equal to I1 L into BP. Again angle 90 degree or not? Angle 90 degree or not? Magnetic field outward. L is what? That that in Y direction. Understanding everyone? Angle 90 degree na? We're not understanding.
Yes, sir.
I1 is L into BP. Put BP value. Put BP value here. What you will get? BP value you put here. Here. I1 L into mu naught I2 divided by 2 pi d or not? Yes or no? Same expression we are getting or not here? 2 pi by d. Tell me if I ask you force per unit length. What is force per unit length? Tell me. Mu naught I1 I2 divided by 2 pi d. You see this is here. This is the force. Tell me in both wire. Now answer me. Both wire magnitude of the force is same or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Force direction opposite or not? Direction of force opposite or not?
Yes, sir.
Equal and opposite force there or not? Equal and opposite force there or not? It means it is Newton's third law obeying or not here? F12 equal to minus F21. Same magnitude but direction is what? Opposite. So what important point here in this? After that you will like just to see important points. So important points in this, if they carry current in same direction, first important point, you know, if two wire carry current in same direction, so tell me they attract each other or repel each other?
Attract.
Attract, yeah, okay, force of attraction. That you will write. Second point, you tell me what we got. F12 vector is equal to what? F12 vector equal to what? Minus F21 vector. It means action reaction or not? Which law this? Newton's obeying here, okay? In electromagnetism also. Tell me F12 and F21. Both magnitude same we got or not? Mu naught I1 I2
Yes, sir.
pi d into L. Force per unit length also we got same or not? F12 by L or F21 by L. How much we got? Mu naught I1 I2 divided by 2 pi b. 2 pi d. Generally this also we write here force by length. Force point length is constant here, okay, for both bar. First everybody note it down this. Case 1, write down first case 1 when both wire carry current in same direction. Both wire carry current in same direction. First, how many of you understood this? Derivation, how many of you clear with the derivation? Derivation, how many of you understood? How attraction is there? How expression coming here? Any that 3 bar, 4 bar, 10 bar also they give same concept you have to use. First, select point in which bar they asking select point. That point magnetic field calculate and then force expression, right? Yeah, complete it fast.
Completed, sir.
Everybody, right. Also completed second part can write B part. Important points don't write. I will tell first point.
So scroll up, please.
Important points you writing,
No, sir. Part B.
This is only B. Completed.
Yes, sir.
Now write down important points, everybody. First point write down. First point. Right. When two parallel wires carry current in same direction. When two parallel wires carry current in same direction, then they attract each other. When two parallel wires carry current in same direction, then they attract each other. Attract each other in bracket, force of attraction. Force of attraction. Second point. Second point. Force between wires. Obey Newton's third law. Force between wires. Obey Newton's third law. F12 vector equal to minus F21 vector. Third and fourth you can write force per unit length. Okay. Completed, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Now, I have discussed case 1 when both wire carry current in same direction. Okay. If they carry current in opposite direction, then what will happen? First of all, you see, magnitude will remain same, no change. Only direction we have to check. Okay. Magnitude already we have proved magnitude that in one bar, second bar, or if you even though if you change direction, magnitude will remain same. Okay, only that change will be in direction. So write down case 2. Everybody write down case 2. Case 2. Write down when both wire carry current in opposite direction. Carry current in opposite direction. Only you tell me direction. Okay, no, I don't want any expression and all. Only tell me, everybody, direction of magnetic field and direction of force. I want force direction. This is the first wire, second wire, carry current I1. I have reversed the direction now. And this is the separation D. They carry current opposite direction. Everybody find force on 2 due to 1. In which direction? First, can you tell me what is the magnetic field direction and second wire due to first wire? What is magnetic field direction here?
Into.
Inward. Very good. Inward here we got. Now tell me. Inward magnetic field direction we got. What about force direction? Do everyone?
Towards right.
Towards right, sir.
One.
Right.
You will write here I2L cross B. And you can see now direction. See, thumb is downward. Magnetic field inward. Tell me force direction is right side or not? Yes or no? Force direction is right side or not? So here we are getting that this is the force F21. Tell me now. In I1, what is the magnetic field due to second wire on first wire? What is the magnetic field?
Inward.
Mu naught I1 I2 N.
Not asking magnitude, direction. Tell me that.
Inward.
Use palm rule. See, second wire, current downward, finger towards that first wire, then normal to the palm is inward. So here also you see magnetic field we get inward. Now if magnetic field here inward, so tell me in which direction that?
Towards
Left side, sir. Towards side.
Now see current here, current is upward, magnetic field inward. So in which direction? In which direction? Tell me. It will be
left side.
force on 1 due to. Now, tell me they attract each other, they repel each other. They repel. They move away or repel. So if wire carry current in opposite direction, then they repel each other. Magnitude will be what? Same. So write down below this, everybody. Make diagram and write important points. First point, right? When parallel wire carry current, when two parallel wire carry current in opposite direction, then they repel each other. When two parallel wire carry current in opposite direction, then they repel each other. In bracket, force of repulsion. Second point, F12 is equal to minus F21. Here also it will satisfy, and F12 by L, force per unit length will remain same. F21 by L is nothing but mu naught I1 I2 divided by 2 pi d. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So mu naught I1 I2 divided by 2 pi d. Now, one thing they are asking in your board exam mainly, definition of ampere. Definition of 1 ampere. Write down heading definition of 1 ampere. Definition of 1 ampere. Mathematically, I will tell you, you will understand, and then you can write in a statement format. Okay. They will ask 1 mark, 2 mark, definition of 1 ampere. Board exam, this favorite question. So see, we got here force per unit length. General expression I'm writing. We got mu naught I1 I2 divided by 2 pi d. 2 pi d. Properly see everyone. Huh? Now in this, if L is equal to, everybody see, if L equal to 1 meter, section length is 1 meter, distance between the wire is also 1 meter, and force equal to mu naught by 2 pi. Mu naught by 2 pi, or mu naught value, na everyone, 4 pi into 10 power minus 7, Nara. So can we write 2 into 10 power minus 7? Yes or no? Yes or no, yaar?
Yes, sir.
So mu naught is 4 pi into 10 power minus 7, 2 pi cancel with 4, so it will be 2 into 10 power minus 7. See, if length become 1 meter, d become 1 meter, and f become mu naught by 2 pi. So can you tell me what is I1 by 2? What is I1 I2 value? What is I1 I2 value?
2 into 10 to the power minus 1.
Abba, yaar.
1 ampere.
Nonsense, bolo. 1 only, yaar. L1 ra, D1 ra, F is equal to mu naught by 2 pi. Everything cancelled or not? I1 I2 equal to 1 you got or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Simple mathematics. I1 I2 equal to 1. 1 ampere square will come unit, hai na? Now I1 I2 equal to 1 has many possibilities, means I1 I2 equal to 1, product of two values equal to 1, infinite possibilities are there. Tell me, I1 2 ampere, I2 1 by 2 ampere, possible or not? Product will be 1 or not?
Possible,
I1
sir.
2, I1 100 ampere, I2 1 by 100 ampere, I1 1 by 100, I2 100 ampere, I1 1000 or 5000 whatever, and I2 is what, 1 by 5000. Infinite possibility are there or not? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Infinite possibility
Yes,
there or
sir.
not?
Yes,
In this,
sir.
if I put one limit, everybody see. In this, if I put condition, what condition? Everybody see. Condition. If both wire carry current, if both wire carry same current. Tell me everyone, if both wire carry same current, equal current, then tell me what should be the value of I1 and I2.
1
Same
and 1.
current if both wire carry. It means you tell me they are telling condition if I1 equal to I2. Tell me I1 I2 equal to 1. If I1 equal to I2, then what is the possibility? What is the value of
1 and 1.
Both are 1.
You must carry 1 ampere. So this is a definition of 1 ampere. If two parallel wire, section length 1 meter, separated 1 meter, their force of attraction or repulsion is mu naught by 2 pi, then they must carry 1 ampere current each. If they both wire carry same current, then they must carry that 1 ampere current each here. How many of you understood this? Mathematically, I have told you now statement you can write. Condition is what here, that if both wire carry the same current here, then only I1 I2 will be 1. If not carry same current, infinite possibility there. So condition here, if I1 I2 same, then there must be that I1 I2 is equal to 1 ampere. This is a definition of 1 ampere. Note it down everyone. This much also if you write in board, enough, you'll understand that you know. Completed.
Yes, completed, sir.
So this is about force between parallel wires. I have discussed 2 wire. Now we'll tell you 3 wire and 5 wire also. 4 wire, 10 wire in here. Concept is same, like everybody see. 1-2 questions, then you will get the idea. Like one question I will take for 3 wire and one I will 5 bar question I will give you homework, है ना? So everybody see, suppose 3 wire are there, this one, and this one, okay, like this. 3 wires are there. Achha. First, second, third wire, okay. They carry current I1, I2, I3. Achha. Now they asking me that find F1 by L, force per unit length in first wire. They are also asking me that F2 by L you find and F3 by L you find. One I will write and other you will write. Okay, see everybody. They are asking that find F1 by L, F2 by L, and so on. Okay. Suppose this separation they are telling me that they are this separation here D1 from here to here and this separation D2. Any value they can give here. Your step telling you for finding F1 by L, what you will do. What is your first step? Tell me. In first bar, you have to find the force point length. What is your first step? Tell me. You will find magnetic field here. Anna. What you will do? You will consider point P here. You will find magnetic field. Yes or no? Magnetic field you will find or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Or see, in this, you can apply formula also, but little make be sure that actually you formula if I apply directly, okay, then also you can answer it. But sometimes we make mistake. Tell me, first bar and second bar, they carry current same direction or opposite direction? They carry same or opposite?
Opposite.
Opposite direction. So tell me, this first bar will repel because of the second bar or will attract?
Repulsion.
Repel.
You tell me this how much force it will experience. Tell me force on 1 due to 2 is left side or not? Yes or no?
Yes,
Force
sir.
on 1 due to 2 is left
Yes,
side.
sir.
And what is the magnitude? Tell me. See, I will write F1 by L means F12 vector by L plus F1 3L vector by L. Now F12 by L is left side है ना? अच्छा, magnitude can you tell me F12 by L यार? Magnitude? Hello, there.
U1, I1,
I1 divided by 2 pi D1. Clear yaar? This is clear or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me 1 and 3.
Yes, sir.
1 and 3 you see. 1 and 3 they carry current same direction or opposite direction?
Direction.
Same direction. They attract or repel? They attract or repel? Attract. So this is the force now yaar. Yes or no? F13 this side or not? So F13 by L. Now magnitude you tell me. F13 by L you tell me everyone magnitude. Magnitude
U0, I1, I3 divided by 2 pi D1 plus D2.
2 pi D1 plus D2. Very nice. Then you see F12. If you take F13 positive, so this will be negative or not? Yes or no? This is right side, this is left side, na? Understood? This is
Yes,
right
sir.
side. So you will write here, see F13 by L. So mu naught I1 I3 divided by 2 pi D1 plus D2 minus mu naught I1 I2. Easy only, same way you have to mu naught I1 I2 divided by 2 pi D1. This is your answer. Clear or not? Hello, understood? 2 bar concept.
Yes.
Now you have to use in 3 bar, 4 bar, 10 bar. Attraction, repulsion. You have to. Now, if suppose see this value, if come, everybody tell me, if this value is less than this value, then total value will be negative or not? Total negative or not? Yes or no? If this value less than this value,
Yes, sir.
total value negative means tell me this will finally it will repel or finally it will attract? Finally it will repel or
Repel.
attract? Repel. If total value negative means it is left side force is more. So left side force more, it will move away. It will go away or it will go away. If here this value if more than this value, then what will happen? It will attract, it will shift this side. So you can similarly F2 by L, F3 by L you can find. You can do or not? Yes or no? Note it down this.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That F2 by L and F3 by L you can find. One more question giving you homework which is asked in AITS last year. Completed this everybody?
Yes, sir.
Question number 2 homework, you tell me. I have given in other batches, they have also told answer. See that here wire, one wire, second wire, third wire, 4 wire, and this here 5 wire question they have given. Okay, 10 ampere, 20 ampere, 30 ampere, 40 ampere, 50 ampere. Separation here 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. This one. They have asked here that what is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. F3 by L. This value they have asked. 5 wires are there. F3 by L value. Or one more shortcut way is there. You can find magnetic field at this point, due to all, and then IL cross B. Or you can use formula that also, but formula will be long here. Okay, better you use magnetic field way. First find magnetic field like we have derived there, same way. So tell me answer or after class. Okay. Clear? Completed everyone? 1 meter separation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is here force between parallel wire we completed. Heading right down. Magnetic moment. One small topic. We'll finish it. Magnetic moment. Magnetic moment in bracket M vector. See, it is completely analogous to electrostatics. Electrostatics, electric dipole moment you studied. P vector, Q into 2A. Here, magnetic moment. First of all, you have to know any current carrying loop, any shape, any size, whether it is triangular, square, rectangular, circular, okay, any loop, current carrying loop is there. It behaves like a bar magnet. One end of the loop will act as a north pole, other end will act as a south pole. Bar magnet has 2 poles. Bar magnet we call magnetic dipole. So any current carrying loop also treated as magnetic dipole. Now the strength of magnetic dipole is expressed in terms of one vector, one physical quantity or physical vector quantity that we call magnetic moment. So point write down everybody. First point write down. Any current carrying loop in bracket, any current carrying loop in bracket square, triangular, rectangular, circular, right? Any current carrying loop in bracket this right square, triangular, rectangular, circular, bracket close, of any shape and size, behaves as a bar magnet, in bracket magnetic dipole, behaves as a bar magnet in bracket magnetic dipole. Next point, the strength of magnetic dipole is expressed, strength of magnetic dipole is expressed in terms of strength of magnetic dipole is expressed in terms of magnetic moment. Expressed in terms of magnetic moment. Third point. See everybody, what is magnetic moment? Okay, M vector is defined as any loop is there. So loop, how much current it carry? I. Its area A. And how many turns in this year? Number of turns N. N I A vector is magnetic moment if loop has N turns. For N turns, this is the magnetic moment here. If N is equal to 1, if number of turn is 1, so your magnetic moment will change to I into A vector. So magnetic moment is NIA vector. Okay, it is only defined for current carrying loop. Magnetic moment is not defined for any other thing. Ana? If current is there, area is there, then only magnetic moment you can get. Now here important thing, you see I told you, whenever that current multiplied with length, then who will decide direction of length vector? Yeah? Who will decide direction of area vector?
Current, sir.
Whenever current multiply with area, who will decide direction of area vector? Who will decide?
Currents.
Current. Okay, so area vector here that we will discuss, it is same like flux we discussed, but you remember in flux area vector can be outward or inward. For open surface, you know, outward also correct, inward also, but here only one direction will be there, and that who will decide? That current will decide that. So M is equal to NIA. Now write down important points about M vector. Okay, important points about M vector. So first point right here in this, write down, it is a vector quantity. It is a vector quantity. Vector quantity. Its direction, right? It is a vector quantity. Its direction is along the direction of area vector. Its direction is along the direction of area vector. In bracket, M vector parallel to area vector. Next point. Direction of area vector decided by current. Direction of area vector decided by current. Third point. What is SI unit of this? Anybody? SI unit, tell me. Current and area. What is SI unit?
Ampere meters.
Ampere meter square.
Right, on ampere meter squared SI unit. What about dimension? Tell me. What about dimension? AL square or not?
AL square.
Note it down. SI unit ampere meter square. Dimension is AL square. Now, this only. Now we will discuss questions, then it will be clear too. Write down calculation of M vector. Calculation of magnetic moment, write down. Clear? Completed everybody up to this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It is very simple one, and you will get to know that how to calculate the M vector. Okay. Calculation of M vector. See, let me discuss 2-3 questions, and then I will give you 5-6. You will do. Everybody see. First one. Question number 1. Suppose this is here X, this is Y, and you know this is here Z. This is Z axis. Now, if suppose any loop placed here, okay, this is one, or I will say that A simple diagram here I will take. This is one loop here. Loop, square loop is there. Okay. This carry current here, this direction like this. I current it carry, and its side length is A. Now I am asking what is the M vector. M vector. So here that everybody see here, number of turn not given. Number of turn not given, so you have to consider 1. Okay, number of turn first you have to consider 1 here. Not given, so 1. Now tell me I into A vector is the magnetic moment. Huh? I we have written, no problem. What is the area of this square here? What is the area of this square?
A squared.
Now area vector I want. Everybody see. Area vector. Direction of area vector, current will decide, and whatever direction of area vector, that is the magnetic moment direction. Right hand, curl finger in the direction of current. Thumb will give what the direction of area vector. First you tell me loop placed, this square loop placed in xy plane. So area vector either z direction or minus z direction or not? Yes or no? Now whether plus z or minus z, that who will decide? Current. Now tell me, curl finger in the direction of current.
Plus
What's the
Z.
area vector? Tell me.
Plus Z.
Plus z or minus z? Plus z or
Plus Z.
plus z means, can we write k cap? Yes or no? Can we write k cap here? This is the magnetic moment. M vector is I A square k cap. Clear here? Everybody clear with this? Can you understand?
Yes.
Simple one. Simple. Note it down, and then I'm giving you questions. You can work out fast. Fast little, huh? Hmm. 2, 3, 4 completed here, everyone. Try fast.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's very simple. Only you have
Completed.
to know in which plane it is placed. Okay. Second question, can we discuss? Hello. Are trying now? Still trying?
Completed, sir.
Okay.
Completed, sir.
Question number 2, everybody will see. Question number 2, can you tell me that what is the magnetic moment of this?
I pi r square j cap. J cap, sir.
I pi r square, very good area. Tell me that curled finger in the direction of current. Thumb is in which direction? First, to tell me it is lying in the
J
plane.
cap.
It will be very good. So it is in y direction. So if you will write here that it is j cap here, j cap. So this second over. Tell me about third one. Third one, what will write here?
I square minus I cap.
In which direction? See, curled finger in the direction of current. Thumb will be what? That left side. Left side
Minus
means
I cap.
minus I cap. Very good. Minus I cap. Getting now, everybody? Hello, everyone getting here?
Yes, sir.
Now, you see this one. See, everybody, this complete loop now that it is placed, some part is in one plane, some part
Minus
in
I
another plane.
cap minus.
Tell me, anybody?
Minus I minus I minus I square I cap minus I square J cap.
Very good. So listen, everyone, complete magnetic moment here. You can break into parts. You see, this is one and this is second. Just a minute. Somebody calling. Hello. Yeah. Good evening. Yeah. That. Right now. So here you see I can break in two parts. See, total magnetic moment I can write here m1 vector. You know, magnetic moment vector quantity na, can we do vector addition? No problem na. Even though not one loop, sometimes you'll find 3-4 sections. Okay, so you can divide into parts here. You see, for first part, tell me, you know, area is what? That I will write I into a square. What is the area vector for m1 vector? It is lying in yz plane, so you know it will be minus I cap. You can calculate this easily. Similarly for m2 vector also I into a square, and you see area vector of this is what? In downward. Downward means minus y direction, so it will be minus j cap. Sometimes if they ask magnitude, you know, you can write this here ia square, ia square minus I cap minus j cap. What about the magnitude of m vector? Can you tell me? What is the magnitude of m vector? Hello?
Root 2, I guess.
Yeah, root 2. So, you know, magnitude minus I cap minus j cap root over minus 1 square minus 1, you will get root 2. Now tell me for fifth one. Fifth one, tell me what is the... What got here? Fifth one, tell me.
I pi r square minus I cap plus I pi r square minus j.
Pi r square, is this circle? Is this circle or semi?
Pi r squared by 2, sir. By 2.
Pi r square.
Yeah. So you see, first part area is what? Current is I. Current here I have not mentioned I. You know, area of the semicircle is pi r square by 2. And what about the direction? Tell me, it is lying in which plane? YZ plane lying or not? Tell me. It's lying in YZ plane or not? So
Yes.
area vector is what? Minus x direction. Curl your finger in the direction of current. Thumb is left side. What about m2 vector? Tell me. It is lying in which plane? XZ plane. Answer me here.
Yes, sir.
So I into pi r square by 2 into what? Minus j cap. Okay. So like this here you can. How many of you understood magnetic moment calculation? Magnetic moment calculation. Is this difficult? Tell me. Already you studied area vector well in flux. Here out of 2 only one area vector, that who will decide? Current will decide. That's all. So it is easier, no problem in this. Now, heading right on everyone. Analogy between electric dipole and magnetic dipole. Analogy between electric dipole and magnetic dipole. Electric dipole and magnetic dipole. See that I will show you screen because I don't have time. 7:15 my class is there exactly. Another class. So you can see it's a very simple one. Electrostatics we will write the analogy. Okay. No need to remember any formula in this. All you can derive from by analogy. Okay. So here that electric dipole and magnetic dipole analogy. Just a minute. One by one will explain you. You will get the analogy between electric dipole and magnetic dipole. Don't write first. Listen to me. After that you can write. First here, see what is electric dipole. You know, if two equal and opposite charges separated by distance 2a, this is electric dipole. This is electric dipole. Hana? What is magnetic dipole? Any current carrying loop of any shape and size we call what are magnetic dipole. Any current carrying loop of any shape and size is magnetic dipole. Now, you know strength of the electric dipole. How you representing here? With electric dipole moment. What is electric dipole moment? Tell me. Q into 2a. Strength of magnetic dipole. How you representing? With magnetic moment. And what is magnetic moment? NIA vector. NIA vector. Now, tell me everyone, if dipole, electric dipole, I placed in uniform electric field, then tell me, what is the force? How much net force experience here electric dipole?
Zero.
Now tell me, any current carrying loop if placed in magnetic field, how much force it will experience? If any current carrying is zero or not, why it is zero? Why any
Closed
loop, displacement zero? So complete analogy. How much torque it experience? Tell me. If dipole placed in uniform electric field, torque expression what we got? P cross E. Here you tell me P analogous to what? If same now any current carrying P analogous to M. E analogous to what? Electric field analogous to what? Magnetic field. So M cross B. Okay, like this here. See that if dipole placed in uniform electric field, it will experience net force 0. QE cancel out. Here if it is placed in magnetic field, net force 0. Why net force 0? Because you know L vector 0, displacement 0. How much torque this is experiencing here? P cross C. How much torque this will experience? You see P analogous to M. So M cross B. How much magnitude of external torque? P sin theta. How much magnitude here? MB sin theta. Tell me, to rotate the dipole from theta 1 to theta 2, how much work is required here? How much external work is required in electrostatics? P cos theta minus cos theta 2. Here how much work is required? Tell me, to rotate that magnetic dipole from theta 1 to theta 2? MB. P cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Tell me, what is the potential energy expression in electric dipole? Potential
minus P dot.
Minus P dot. Here what will be the potential energy expression? Minus P analogous to what? M dot B. Tell me, at what value of theta is stable equilibrium? At what value of theta is stable equilibrium? Zero. Here also 0 is stable. At what value of theta unstable equilibrium?
180 degrees.
Okay. So complete analogy is there. You can see here P cross C, here M cross B, here P sin theta, here MB sin theta. Work done external to rotate from theta 1 to theta 2 integration p cos theta 1 minus cos here mb cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2 reference if nothing given, so you know theta 1 0 theta 2 theta, then from here p 1 minus cos theta mb 1 minus cos theta. Electric potential energy is what? Minus p dot t minus p cos theta. Here magnetic potential energy minus m dot b mb cos theta. Theta equal to 0, potential energy minimum, you know, stable equilibrium position. Theta is 0 here, stable equilibrium position, potential energy minimum minus mb. Theta 180, maximum potential energy, unstable equilibrium. Theta 180, maximum potential energy, unstable. In uniform electric field, you know, net force 0, torque may or may not be 0. In uniform magnetic field, net force 0, torque may or may not be 0. Tell me non-uniform electric field. Studied here everyone. In non-uniform electric field, tell me torque and force both may or may not be 0 or not. Discuss that this.
Yes.
Torque and force may or may not. Here also net force and net torque may or may not be. This is the complete analogy. Easy or not? Tell me. How many of you understood this analogy? P analogous to M, E analogous to B. Remaining all same. No need to remember any formula. By analogy you can understand. Note it down this everybody. Better if you write fast or take a screenshot, you can write. I have class exactly at 7:15, 5 minutes only left there. In Sunday we will complete this 1, 2, 3 topic left. Acha, solenoid and toroid everybody tried or not? Give a homework.
Yes, sir.
Everybody read once, derive. Sunday we will discuss. Completed up to 5th.
Yes, sir.
Please take a screenshot there that for this part only you can write once.
Taken. Taken, sir.
6 to 10.
Taken.
Yes, sir.
Everybody taken it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
11 to 12. Questions we will discuss next class. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Completed, sir.
This only that we have discussed today, force between parallel wires and magnetic movement. Magnetic movement, now torque based question and all that you will able to do by next class. Next class discuss how synergy and all. Up to force, work out the question. Package question also complete here. You have to write the FT exam for this portion. From now you start almost chapter 90% completed. That 10% will finish in next class. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.